Hello, this is the Captain's Log, and this is Luke. Today we have a bit of a different planning, but of course there's also Div with me. Hello, Div.
Hello,
So what are you?
and
Eh? And?
well, this is a special podcast in many ways, isn't it?
Yeah. Technical and just because it's a break week. So
Break week. It's actually our first podcast where I am not on PC. I'm actually on my mobile, and that's because my PC is being weird, and I've been practically troubling Luke for the last 2 hours with talking silly things
yeah,
and being silly in general.
he's being silly. I can ask the same
And
question after 5 minutes, and he just responds like he never heard the question before. He's just all
and
babbling the same
Luke is
thing, and
being
even if I
bully
don't
as
talk.
well.
If I'm not talking for 20 minutes, he just keeps repeating the same stuff.
Hey, you're making it out like I'm intoxicated or something. Maybe I
Well,
am.
I am wondering that for sure. For real.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine as well, I guess. Let's. I
So,
mean,
what have you been
apart
up
from
to?
all the PC problems.
Yeah, PC
Okay,
problems. Just,
starting right off.
yeah.
What have I been up to? Well, this week I was on a trip, or rather, not this last weekend. After the previous episode of Captain's Log is when I had left like immediately, and I traveled to a city in India called Mumbai. And there, the plan was to meet up with two OJ members, which was Blaze and Portuguese D Shanks, but I could only meet up with Portuguese D Shanks because Blaze was a bit occupied and he still is a bit busy, but that's secondary. But I had a really wonderful trip. I had gone with my sister, and of course, whenever I travel alone with my sister, I'm always pulling her leg and teasing her and uh, being a gentle like headache for her. So that was fun. And apart from that, we had a really nice hotel with the beach view. So we used to just sit and keep staring at the beach, and we had fun in the city as well. We went out to nice restaurants, had a lot of food, ate a lot of food, and in general had a great weekend. So that was what I was up to this week, and basically nothing apart from that stands out. So what were you up to this week?
Well, that's nice. Well, I've done several things. I went to study at my dad's place. That's hardcore studying. So we just went studying from 12 in the afternoon to till 30 past 9 in the evening, and we had a little break for dinner, but for the rest, non-stop studying. It was quite a lot, of course, with some talking in between. But and for the rest, what have I been up to? I also had an English exam after that. Was a pretty tiring day, and then the in the night after first the studying, and then for a whole day, and then a little sleep, just 8 hours, but well, not full sleep, with chilling sleep, and then at the exam, and then after the exam, the night I had Batman versus Robin, as Div said it, but it's Batman versus Superman.
I made a mistake, okay? Come on.
Yes, you made a mistake. Anyway, I've seen it last night, and well, uh, there's a big hype around it, and I don't know what I just did, but it doesn't matter. Really cool. Um, but I think it has some nice stuff. The action was cool, and characters were pretty nice done, but some characters were really weird done as well. On the other hand, and the story was it was lacking a bit. Some stuff was unnecessary and illogical overall. And I know you think it's superheroes, of course it's illogical, but more like it just doesn't make sense even in the universe. That's more what I mean then. So, but I enjoyed myself, but it was not the hype some people expected. But I already got one before, so I didn't have much expectations. So that was it for me this week.
Yeah, Batman versus Superman was like super hyped. Everyone was talking about it. Not as hyped as Deadpool, but equally or a little bit less hyped. I was seeing it all over the place. And then when you said it was not really up to the hype, I was like, okay, there's going to be a lot of disappointed people now. I'm going to see a lot of complaints and rants. I haven't seen that much yet though, so
I think some people are not. I think the biggest fans already saw it, so they will not be disappointed. Yeah, or they are already disappointed, and the rest they don't have that much expectation. And it's a nice action movie. It's maybe a bit long for some people if you're really not, if you're just in for it. It's maybe a bit too long for you. I don't know. They try to take too much on themselves. Anyway, let's go
mm.
to the next part, because I don't know. Or do you have one more to say about it?
Well, we planned to talk about One Piece Gold, but none of us read about it, did we?
Uh, well, we can
It's not.
still talk about it a bit. I don't know. Is there
There was,
much to read
there was a
about
new
it?
trailer.
What?
There was a new trailer. There was a new trailer this week, right?
They said it
Not
was
this
new, but
week,
it was
but
just a little bit extension of the other one, of the one that they had on the phone. Someone first filmed the trailer, or was it last week? There was this week, not this week, right? The phone one was already last week, and then this week they brought it officially and with a bit extra, if I'm right.
yeah, it was a leak from the TV. Like there was a run of the trailer on the TV, and people recorded it on phone, and that's what was available. But now the proper trailer came out, and
Yeah,
it seems like it's going to be, as you said last time, it's not going to be a story connected to the. It's not going to be like semi canon. It's not going to be a movie which connects somehow to the plot of the story. It's going to be a separate movie like movie 6 or that flower, yeah, movie 6, and
yeah,
it
that's movie 6,
seems
and for
like
some reason it really reminded me of movie 6, but I think it has a way different style, and movie 6 was like a whole thing on its own. But still, I think it's nice, but I think it never will live up to movie 6, in my opinion.
movie 6 was really really beautiful and something of its own,
Yeah, it
yeah,
was not
especially
really a
the
One
last
Piece.
part.
It, like, I think people that are not into One Piece could like movie 6, and people that are really in One Piece could still not like movie 6, because the
Yeah,
style was different and it had some really dark tone at some points. So
indeed.
now we'll talk about movie
And
6.
movie, but it connects to Gold, and I feel that Gold is going to be somewhat similar. I just want to see the whole casino and fun type of setup, and
Yeah,
the antagonist looks really cool.
that's why it reminded me. It felt like they first get some games to do, like
Yeah,
and then it seems like something is wrong, and that, and then the whole crew is stuck in some big giant thing. That's also the same. At least we saw them slowly turning gold in this stream of gold, and in the other thing they were slowly
mm,
getting eaten by the plant. So that's all kind of look the same, but we'll see. I'll uh, I'll hope
and
it's nice.
someone said that probably his devil fruit is the most unfair one. He can create unlimited gold and just be as rich as he wants.
And what? Why is that unfair?
In a way, like how Jozu can just keep creating diamonds and just be rich forever, something like
Yeah, and
that.
what if you're rich forever?
In One Piece, maybe. I'm just saying somebody said that. It's not my point, yo.
Yeah,
Why are you?
and I'm talking to the person. What? So what if you're rich? It's like there are way bigger things in the world. It's not, the world isn't that much
he,
about
he
gold. That's why
built he
even if,
built his whole empire though because of his devil fruit. Like the antagonist, he's the whole fun sort of ship because of his powers though. So in a way, that kind of unfair, I guess.
Okay, if you say so, we'll see. We don't
But
know overall,
yeah,
right?
I don't have too much expectations from the movie. As at least I'm not going to overhype it or hype it up. But it's always like that with One Piece movies. I just wait for them to come out, even though some people hype it up too much and then they're disappointed at the end. But I'm not going to do that because I've already seen reactions from Z and Strong
Yeah,
World and such. So yeah, just uh, keep calm about it. You can be excited, but don't overhype the movie. Just wait for it to come out, watch it, and enjoy it.
indeed, indeed. But never overhyped stuff.
hmm Apart, you've never overhyped stuff apart from Space Brothers.
You don't overhype Space Brothers. Even if it looks
Oh,
like you're overhyped, you're just still normal about it.
on that note, let's go a little off topic and say that fairy tale anime is coming to an end. So the same studio that stopped animating Space Brothers when Fairy Tale was starting, like they're the same studio, so they had stopped animating Space Brothers just as Fairy Tale was coming out. So now that Fairy Tale is going on a hiatus or like a season end, there's a chance that Space Brothers may come back as in
I
second
see.
season
I doubt,
anime.
but would be nice. But would be great. But still, Fairy Tail already had a break in between, right? This is already season 2 for them.
Yeah, and they're having another break.
I'll see, I'll see.
So I am hopeful that like season one of Space Brothers had 99 episodes and it was scheduled for 25, but they kept extending it. So it was famous. So second season seems likely, and hopefully, hopefully we see second season soon.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully. After this podcast, I'm going
And
to watch the AMV of movie 6.
that I know that one. Okay,
Yeah,
just link it on the thread as well so that others can watch it with us.
okay. I will look for it. Shall we go to the questions? Because
Yes, now
now we
it's
have
time
enough
for the
time for
questions
that.
and answers. Yeah, and we're going to answer a lot because people keep complaining that my question is not answered, my question is not answered. Usually, when we do the One Piece thingy, One Piece discussion, it's difficult to fit in too many questions because then it goes too long. But on break weeks, we'll try to answer a lot more questions than normal. So, shall I go first?
Whatever you want.
The
Do it.
first question is by Mohit, post number 10. He asks, what does a panda eat other than bamboo and biryani, followed by a kappa face? You do know that when you put a kappa face, everything gets uh, automatically just everyone. It's
Ignored.
whatever you type is considered not serious, and you can ignore it, right? So I'm going to ignore this question basically. No, no, I'm not that mean. Apart from, I don't eat bamboo, but I am a huge fan of biryani. Everybody knows that. And apart from that, I also like pizzas a lot. I like pastas, but I can't cook it,
How do
sadly.
you say
But
pizza?
I
But
like
you cannot cook
pastas.
pasta?
No, I cannot cook pasta myself.
How can you not cook pasta?
I don't know. That's it. I don't know how to cook it.
Okay, you boil water in a pan, you put some salt in it, and then you place the pasta in it. Mostly pasta is 8 to 10 minutes while it's cooking, and then you get it out. And if you want to check it, you can always take one out, eat it if it's too hard. And if you do you want to eat it like this, then you think, okay, yeah, I like to eat it like this. Then okay, you can take it out. It's very simple, the pasta. The rest around it
No,
is
but with the sauce and stuff, like I like the pasta which is with white sauce and has mushrooms and things. I don't know how to cook that one, so I just don't.
ah.
Maybe it's easy, but I have never tried cooking pasta.
If you ever get here, then you get a lot of pasta.
Yeah,
I
and you
make
get a
all
lot of
kinds of
biryani.
pasta.
So that's good.
La
That's
la
good.
pasta.
And so pizza, pasta,
How do you say
and
the what? How do you
basic
say pizza?
Pizza, pizza.
It's pizza,
Ah,
right? You mean pizza,
whatever.
right?
Yeah, pizza. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I thought maybe you were talking
that
about
fast.
different food. Pizza.
And then I like a lot of like traditional Indian food. You get dal, you get lots of curries, but well, that's enough for the food talk. So that's that for that question. And now it's your uh, turn to pick a question.
Well, okay, I just take the next one. I didn't even read it yet, but let's see what it says. How do you guys think this year is gonna be for Sanji? And oh wait, it's by the way question 11, and it's from Exivia, Exivia,
Extensive. Mm-hmm.
and the rest of the Straw. So what do we think? What's going to happen to Sanji and the rest of the Straw Hats? Oda already said it's going to be the year of Sanji, but what are your prediction? Is Sanji going to be really married? Uh, is Bonnie or anyone else going to crash the party? Or are we going to see any major war between Straw Hats and Junkos? It would like to hear the thought of you. Well, we already talked about a lot of this. That's why we probably ignored it because it kept coming up every week. But still, we can sum it up now. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, yeah, the year of Sanji. We already know where they are going in the manga, so we already seen them uh, going separate paths and stuff. So that's good. But for the rest, well, let's just ignore the first part and just go. Yeah, the prediction is they're going to get Sanji. Is she really getting married? What do you think? I
Um,
I don't think he is going to get married, but it would be interesting if he really get married. And like the problem with the marriage is the politic thing behind it. Else it could be really interesting if like yeah. How old is Sanji now? He's 22 or something, or is he
yeah,
20
22.
or 20? I think
22.
20. I'm not sure. Anyway, maybe 21. Some people get married at that age, and back in the days, a lot of people were married. I don't know about other countries, but now it's not that common here in my country. But that doesn't matter. He could get married. Wouldn't be that weird. So that would be something interesting. But on the politics, because of the politics part, and they become part of the Big Bang crew, I think he's not. Yeah, that's like why I don't think
Not
it will
being
happen.
married because of the politics. I also feel that if he gets married, then there's going to be like compulsions to be under Big Mom, like how Jinbei is and his pirate crew, the Fishman pirates, are under Big Mom. There's going to be a compulsion for Sanji and Windsmoke, sort of maybe, and the politics behind the marriage leave a lot to talk about because we still don't know the exact setup. And there was one thing I had discussed this with, not discussed rather, Akiose had just come up to me and said this, and I found it very interesting. So credits for this part goes to Aki. She said that if we were to consider Lola's mother to be Big Mom, like that's a really famous theory and speculation, because it was hinted that Lola's mother is a huge pirate and stuff like that, a very famous pirate. So if Lola's mother was Big Mom, Lola had made a statement saying that Nami is her sister, like not related, but more like just uh, out of the feelings and
Yeah,
just mutually because she Nami helped them and stuff like that. So Lola feels that Nami is her sister, and in One Piece, we know that relationships like this, sworn relationships, where uh, where like Luffy, Sabo, and Ace, they are not real brothers, but they are sworn brothers, and they still had such a huge part to play, and they still have such a huge part to play. So, in One Piece, sworn relationships are given importance, and if Lola has already sworn a relationship to Nami as a sister, so she is somewhat already connected to the Big Mom family. and Nami is going to with Luffy to get Sanji back. So that could play some kind of a role, like if Big Mom uh, respects those kinds of things, or if Lola comes
Probably
into
not.
play, there's going to be asides. Like we can always think that something like that will happen, and then Aki was more hinting towards the marriage of Sanji and Nami, but I'm just saying more that this could be this could play some kind of a part. This Lola considering Nami her sister or something like that. So it's up for
I
speculations,
see. The-
and
But didn't
I
Lola in Thriller Bark when she was still she was the pig before, right?
yeah, the zombie pig, yeah,
Yeah, she
Wart,
wanted to marry, right? That's what she was.
yeah.
Maybe that's part of it, but
Her
that for the
her
rest.
character was yeah, her character was the one that always wanted to marry, and she was proposing as well always. So it would be funny if she turns out to be Purin, but she's already known as Lola, so I doubt that. But it's going to be I just want to see how that, because everything that happens in One Piece happens for a reason, and Lola mentioning that her mom is a huge, like, a big named pirate and such, it it will play a role for sure, and I would like to see how that turns out. So Sanji's marriage, I am not so sure if he's going to be really married, and I don't want him to end up married as well, because that adds a whole new thing to, like, it adds a whole new aspect which I don't think even Oda wants to go down the path, and I feel he's not going to really get married. As far as anyone else crashing the party, I think that with Luffy deciding not to fight Big Mom as of now, and him deciding more that we'll just get Sanji back. I'm not sure how well that's going to work out, but I wouldn't predict or speculate someone crashing a party just because it would end up starting a war with Big Mom, which
Yeah,
Luffy is avoiding
and
currently.
it depends how big the news is and how much of importance it is, because we kind of see how much of importance, but we don't know. We know for the Big Mom crew and this Vince Smokes it's pretty big, but we don't know for other parties how big that teamwork really is and stuff. Maybe they want to prevent it, and yeah, but that's that's the only reason. There could be like maybe there's something we don't know about the importance of it yet. For the rest,
Yeah,
why added, especially why would Bonnie crash it? I think Bonnie has already a pretty big plot on her self with the devil fruit powers and stuff. She's always in hiding now, right? She's yeah,
yeah. Even when we saw her reacting to the Alliance news and stuff, she looked like she was in hiding.
yeah, that's why. So I think there's a really big plot around here for later.
hmm And then she asks, Excessive also asks, are we going to see any major war between the SH and Yonkos? Well, in general,
I
if we
guess
are
not.
talking
Wait,
about
I
all
guess
Yonkos,
not this year. I guess that's the Kaido thing will come at some point. We know that, but
mhm,
I they cannot do Big Mom already. I guess they can do it, but at some for some reason, if they need such an alliance that they're setting up now and they're even not strong enough for Kaido yet, blah 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 blah, then why? Then it would be stupid if these the half of crew would go there and they win. That doesn't make sense.
yeah, exactly. And it's not yet time for, like, if you pick a fight with one of the Yonkos, it's a huge battle, as we are seeing with Kaido. They're organizing the alliance, they're getting other people involved, and picking up a fight with Big Mom while also going to go on a fight with Kaido. I don't think even Luffy is that stupid. And at the same time, it also takes a long, long time if you want to fight a Yonko, because you need to go through their alliances, their fleets, and then finally reach the Yonko captain and defeat him or her. So at least when I don't think we are going to see that kind of a battle with Big Mom as of yet, because Kaido is being the first target, and they are building up a whole alliance to go against Kaido. And as Luke said, if just half the crew that's split up, can go and somehow end up defeating Big Mom pirates on this side. That's just going to be really weird and not something that would work out with how the Yonkos are being built up. So the first battle is going to be as a Straw Hats and Alliance with versus Kaido. So I don't think we're going to see any clash before Kaido against the Yonko at least.
Yeah, indeed. So that's kind of it.
Yeah, that's kind of it for that question.
Then you're next.
And the next question is directed to you. This is post number 15. Badass D Zoro asks, is Freeze secretly a ninja? And again, there's a copper face.
I don't even know why would anyone think I'm a ninja. I don't get it. I'm not.
Maybe Raizo.
What? No. You look more like
Raizo's
Kaizo.
influence.
I look more
Oh,
like Kaido or something. So that's that question.
okay. That's that. Seriously, people, stop adding kappa to your posts. We are not going to take it seriously if you add a kappa. Um, the next question is post number 17 by Sawamura, and he asks, do you think the whole Sanji event is going to cause the fall of Big Mom? Now, again, we just answered this, but uh, we're just going to
Yeah,
touch
we
it
just
up
say
since
no because the previous
since
question
we
kind of
have
explained why we don't think it's going to make a
we
fall.
answered Excessiva's question and how they are not going to face currently. They're not going to face Big Mom head on, and it won't cause the downfall of Big Mom, at least not directly by the Straw Hats. Let's say if Windsmoke family is upset and if there's an internal strife within Big Mom's alliance, then maybe.
Of
But
another
Ayonko
party.
isn't that weak to just, yeah. They're not going to. It's not just so. Ayonko is not so weak to go down just because they lose their alliances and stuff. So I doubt Sanji's issue is going to cause the fall of Big Mom at all. So to answer that question is also plain and simple. No.
Okay.
And
And the
the next
next
question.
the
Do
next
you want
question is from
on?
Fishman Ibra. That's post 21, and it's what do you guys do in your daily lives? Well, that's mostly what we speak of every week.
Every week?
But if it's
But I think more. This is more towards the profession or uh,
well, then I'm
lively.
studying for innovation manager kind of thing. That's what I'm studying for. Everything
And I'm
innovation
doing my
related is me.
innovation related, and I'm doing my bachelor's in arts with economics, sociology, and English, and hopefully going in for psychology in the future. So I did work for a short while in the hotel industry, hospitality industry, but more for experience and exposure. I don't think I'm going ever back to that industry. Uh, but basically, I'm concentrating on my studies and on Oro Jackson now. So I
Mm-hmm.
guess that's the answer for your question.
Yep.
And the next question is by 2B Thriller. This is post number 22. He asks, why isn't there a naturally white colored apple that looks like a red panda?
23.
And again, a copper face. I don't know how to answer this question,
Yeah,
but
I say 23.
huh?
I say 23.
Okay, we're not even going to be will be upset then. Uh, why isn't there an actually white colored apple that looks like a red panda? It's like, why is the sky blue? That you answer that question and then I'll answer your question. All right, next question now, Luke.
Yeah. Okay. The next question is from Nova Bounty. Do you think Kaido will appear at the end of the Big Mom arc? Would Capone team up with the Gilma 66 or to crush Big Mom? So there are kind of two questions, more than two questions. There are two
Two
questions, but
questions
in the
there.
first, do you think Kaido will appear in the Big Mom scene?
At the end of the Big Mom arc. No.
No. Okay. Then the question is, will
Would
there is a question? Will Capone team up with Gamma 66, but then against Big Mom? But then first is the question is Gamma 66 going to go against Big Mom?
Big Mom?
That's
Yeah, I don't think so. If they're going in for an alliance and marriage, I really doubt they would go against Big Mom. And they're still a family of assassins. Like their job is to murder. I don't think they can go and pick a war with a Yonko and just take them down. Like
to be honest, if they really are assassins, then mostly, as far as I get it, assassins are for hire, and they kind of. I think it would lose their reputation if they just randomly murder people, because it's weird to say, but assassins mostly live by a code. Like they kill what they get hired for, but off track is kind of yeah
it's not in their
reputation
code.
damaging,
Yeah,
and especially contract breaking is a big deal for them.
because this type of shady business is always built on trust. And if people can't trust Germa 66, then they or the Windsmoke family, then they lose their power and influence and basically lose everything they've worked for. So I doubt that they would um, go against Big Mom and Capone being allianced with Big Mom in a way. I doubt he has that mafia thing going on. Maybe his goal is something different, but I doubt he wants to take out Big Mom as of yet. It's like saying that X-Drake joined Kaido just to take down Kaido. You can speculate that,
Well,
but
that's a
when
big
somebody gets onto someone,
yeah. So those can both be true because Capone will maybe gets in trouble for hitting hitting
Nico, sorry, Pecoms
yeah
for
Pecoms.
attacking Pecoms, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he maybe gets in trouble for that, and yeah, on the other hand, Kaido can X-Ray can betray Kaido just by truly infiltrating, but I don't know. That's a big doubt. I think that would kind of yeah. I don't know. No. Next question.
I
Oh, do you
yeah,
want to say
but
anything?
no. I was just going to say that it's very unlikely that there would be a team up against Big Mom with Capone and German 66, and at least one of those two parties uh, would probably not even go against Big Mom. So that's all I want to say.
Okay. Next question is from
And
hmm?
yeah, Res 93.
Yeah, Nest 23. What's your favorite arc for Op and why? Didn't we respond to that already? I think we
No,
did.
this was some. Oh, it was. Did we?
Yeah, in some podcast. I think someone else asked the same question. There is another
It was a
podcast where we
similar.
respond to that. I'm pretty sure, because then I again said adding Slobby and Import down. I always confuse the names but not the arcs, and I said it wrong, and then you confused and you even edited it wrong, and then yeah, there was a lot of confusion.
Yeah. Indeed, there was a lot of confusion. But just to answer it, like we have answered it in one of the previous podcast episodes. I think uh, one, either three or four, one of those two. But just without reasoning quickly, because we went in depth in the reason. Mine. My favorite is Water 7 plus Anis Lobby,
Yep,
and second is Skypea.
yep. Yeah, I don't know Skype, yeah, but at least there's the English Lobby Water 7 thingy. It's the big one.
Okay. So I guess we can move on to the next question.
Yeah, it's a couple one again, so I don't know.
It's by it's post number 26. Question by L Daddy. He asks, I'll ask this serious. Do you poop? Well, okay. Do you, Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And Panda, why do you love koala so much? Do you do you need an answer for that? Because I don't think I
Because
need to
they're
say
both
anything
bears.
about koala. Those are both peers. Okay, that is one. And frankly, when koala was reintroduced in One Piece, like the first chapter itself, I was a huge fan, and I immediately had an avatar and a signature and stuff. It just picked up from there. So there's no really a reason for it, and I don't think there needs to be a reason to be a fan of a character or love a character. So I
Well,
just it was kind of something. I don't know.
yeah,
I
okay,
don't really
doesn't
have a
matter.
reason to
Next.
say. I just like koala. That's it.
Next.
Um,
When the next question is from Luke. You,
yeah, it's a
it's
series of
more
questions.
questions, so it's post 27. And when is the wedding between you and Koala? That's the you, so that's bullshit. How did you
No,
propose?
yeah,
Also bullshit.
no,
Does Fries has a waifu? Does it mean like I have a girlfriend, or do I have a, a waifu like
no.
uh
Do you
crush?
have any female character related to anime or manga that you would consider really like a big fan of that? Uh, Waifu basically means you're obsessing over
Yeah,
that character,
no, I
but
don't have that. But the best female character is Ravi, coolest. Um,
he wanted to cosplay as Refi as well. He answered one of the other questions.
okay, will there be mention? We already did that.
Will there
Uh,
be a mention to Akio's for Kama manga? We have already done
how
that. Yeah.
sexy do you both think Seth is?
Savage.
Yeah, savage. He's a savage. Do you
Savage.
do
Yeah.
you, do you think the Irish members told the bunch just about right or too little? Kappa. I don't know. I don't even know exactly who Irish is. I know it doesn't matter if they're Irish or not, right? It's not like Irish people troll more
Yeah.
than other people. That's racist.
I don't think there's anyone who's trolling a lot. But I think I know only two Irish members. That's Luke and Akiose. So that
Okay.
question is we can't answer that because it doesn't matter who is from where basically.
Exactly. Next is from Akiyosai. We pronounce it wrong, right? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I just repeat you, so you
Akiose
don't have
is
to
fine.
blame. Um,
Uh,
you can ask.
when will you guys make an announcement to the community about me becoming a new admin? It's alright if you still want to make it a secret, but I'm tired of playing hide and seek. It's about time everybody knows that OJ has a third captain. Uh, did you know that there was a third captain, Luke?
I know there's a third captain, but I think there's a confusion.
Yeah, there is a third captain for sure, and people will learn about that soon. But there's a confusion. It's not Akiose. Sorry to break your bubble or burst your bubble, Akiose. You may have been misinformed, or maybe you mistook a dream for reality, which I do a lot. So it's fine. Um, there is going to be no announcement of you becoming the new admin, and not in this lifetime, at least. I guess. Maybe that was too mean of me.
Never. Okay. Clear. Okay. Then question from Monster Trio. Do you guys enjoy fan service? And then lol, I'm serious. Okay. I don't enjoy it. Depends what is fan
Uh,
service. I guess you mean the purposeness fan service. Because actually in
yeah,
Origin there was also other kind of fan service, like making uh, random action stuff or something could also be fan service. Like for example, letting Sanji fight Zoro is also kind of fan service because people want to see that, and it's not necessary to the
No,
story. It's unrelated. In Origin, it is, but in the years it became more like the hero stuff. So no, I don't like the hero stuff.
yeah, I think because he adds the "lol I'm serious" tag, it's more of the hero stuff. You
Yeah,
guys enjoy fan service. I would say I don't enjoy it, but at the same time, I don't mind it if it's done, if it's there in proper levels, like not too excessive at the same. It shouldn't be pushed in your face. If it's just there subtly, it's
yeah,
fine. But just doing it for the reason of doing it is like having clothes torn off
yeah,
during battles and
and it
things like
depends
that.
when it happens. Like, to be honest, in an after scene or something, or in an introduction of an arc or something, when they're in a bed or something, it's fine. It can be. They should relax at points, and it's unnecessary to the story that they're exactly in the bed, but they should be somewhere. And if some fans like it, then it's fine. But always in the battle and the making the boobs extra huge and stuff, that makes sense.
Hmm. Indeed.
Or zooming in, or making a character like Boa Hancock, or let's going on to the next question.
Oh, that was a low blow at the end. Making a character like Paul. Her. Oh, okay.
What is the best moment in OG for all of you? I think we already answered to that as well, right?
This is by question by Edogama. Now we answered which thread is the best and which graphic was the best,
Yeah,
like graphic trend.
yeah. For me, it's
Yeah.
still the robot thingy.
What's the best moment in OJ for all of you? I think for me it was. There have been a lot of best moments. Whenever our
There
anniversary
cannot be a lot of best
anniversary.
moments.
Look, there's a. I have like a top 100 moments of OJ. Okay,
And what's top
but
one?
whenever OJ's anniversary comes up, it's always sentimental to me. But I think one of the best, the top moment for me for OJ would be our third anniversary, where our members Kurumu and Koza and a couple of others actually baked full-size cakes, and it was really wonderful to see that. So I think that's one of the topmost moment in OJ for me. Like it's hard to pick the best moment, but for me it would be that.
Okay, then there's
And
an
he also
additional. Huh?
asks a second question.
Yeah, that's
He also asks a second question.
yeah. This forum is named based on the legendary ship of One Piece, the Oro Jackson, the ship called Rogers, as everyone knows. Uh, what do you guys think about the Oro Jackson location in the recent story of One Piece? So I guess where it currently state is in the world, if it's destroyed or is it somewhere?
Hmm.
That's a great question, but I think since I think they burned it or something.
Yeah,
That's the best
I was
thing.
going to say the same thing. I think it's got a funeral like Luffy. Sorry, not a funeral like Luffy. Oh my god, a funeral like Mary. Uh,
Yeah, because I think they went for and maybe it was still in a good state, but the journey ended and it's not like if they would leave it somewhere or someone is like protecting, like we get one character like the I don't know because Tom is dead, so it could be him if he was still alive. The ship, the guy of the crew, but now I don't know. So I think it's destroyed. Else it could be like he's protecting it with his life, kind of like Kuma was before in
mhm.
in the time skip. But I don't think that's the case. I think it's destroyed. To be honest, I think they.
It would be better if it's destroyed as well, because you don't want the legendary ship in which the pirate king sailed to just go into hands of anyone, right?
Yeah, so if we stop, we also burn everything down with every member on it. Okay,
We probably do, yeah. And The next question is post number 33 by Shinjojin. Shinjojin. Uh, Question, he has two questions. For the first one is, which character in the One Piece universe would you love to have a relationship with, and why? Do you want to answer that?
What?
Which character in the One Piece world would you love to have a relationship with, and why?
Is no one an option? I wonder what kind of relationship. A love relationship or just
I guess so.
that
Romantic
would be
relationship.
obviously Jinbei. He's such a good character. He's so interesting. He's sexy.
Okay, he's completely trolling now because he hates Jinbei. Absolutely.
To be honest, I think.
My answer. I
Oh,
thought you would say Robin.
yeah, it would be Robin. Because she's like. I think she looks nice. I cannot really relate it, but I think it is. And then um, she has a nice personality with some. Yeah, I like it when girls are a bit smarter. At least can think for herself. So yeah.
And I guess I would. I forgot her name from Lily from Boa Hancock's Island.
Ah, the
What was her
sister of
name?
Boa Hancock, you mean?
No, no. I said no too soon to that. What was her name? She found Luffy in the forest and brought her back. I forgot her name.
You mean
Uh,
Marigold?
Ma- huh?
Marigold.
No, no. That's why are you trolling me so much? What the
Oh,
hell? Um,
yeah. Who?
uh, I'm trying to find her name.
You mean Margaret? Margaret? Mark?
Huh?
Right? The blonde girl with the snake and
Yeah, the blonde girl with the snake. Yes. Um, I forgot her name totally, and I think
yeah, it's
answering this
it's Margaret or something. Margaret.
Margaret, yeah, Margaret, not Marigold, but Margaret.
Yeah, that that's what I
So
said after that. After
okay, she's one of the characters. If I were to have a relationship with, and why would be because hello,
hello.
okay, and why would be because she was a really cool character and a caring one as well. And Luke, maybe you need to cut this part because I'm getting a phone call. Just 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. So Marigold would be one of the characters that I would have a relationship with, just because she's a fun person and what? Oh, Margaret, not
This is going in the books. Oh,
Margaret. I blame Luke for this confusion.
oh,
I
this is
totally blame
perfect.
him. Margaret. Margaret. Okay. Uh, Out of all the straw hats, who do you think will benefit the most out of learning and fully mastering the Rokushiki style, and why?
Well, that's Sanji, right?
Uh,
Because he's already kind of. It looks like he trained in it.
yeah, he did at least learn one or two parts of it, and I think it's going to be Sanji as well because he can do a really lot of cool things. Like the CP9 was using Rokushiki for their like in combat, hand to hand and physical combat, but Sanji doesn't fight hand to hand, so he's going to use more of his leg attacks with Rokushiki style, and it will be really cool. And I
Yeah,
know
I'm still waiting
Shinjo
for the
Jin is
Shigang, but
really
then with legs. That would be insane.
Exactly.
That's what I so
Imagine a
much waiting for.
huge foothole in someone's body. But Shinjo Jin is working on a Rokoshki style project which involves Nico Robin. So like he's creating move sets
Is
and
is
things.
he'll see the person that made is doing it for ages? Like
Sorry.
the art that's going on for ages. I think I was talking about this
Yeah,
before. Like
yeah.
yeah, I love
This is
that.
the person who's responsible for that.
I love that part. Yeah. Okay, that's great.
So, so for him, I guess it's Robin, but for me, it's Sanji, and I guess for Luke also, it's Sanji
Yeah, in
who
sense it's
would
Sanji.
benefit the most out of learning and mastering Rokoshiki style.
Okay.
Uh, and to the next question, just post 34 by Podcasty Ace. Who do you guys want slash think is going to win? And I think this was related to uh, character of the year. So
Yeah.
uh,
At this stage,
currently it looks, yeah, at this stage,
yeah. Well,
it looks like it looks like Sanji may win because it's in the finals currently. Zoro, Sanji, Sabo, Luffy, but I want Luffy to win.
I want Sanji then. I
It's
guess. Or Sabo.
you're
I
just
want
going
Sabo
off.
to win.
Do I know who you are? First, you annoy me with the whole marigold thing, and then even make me say that, and then now this.
What? This?
You want Sabo to win? Seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes Robin second place.
N- She's not yet in the finals. Okay.
No,
Not yet.
she's not in the final, but she should have been. And if Sabo wins, then she's second place because she lost to Sabo, and then yeah, if she was in it instead of Sabo,
it,
then she would have
it
won.
doesn't work that way.
Yeah, it does.
It
It
doesn't
does
work.
work that way.
It doesn't work that way.
It does.
You want
Okay.
Sabo to win. Captain Hotshot will be so happy to listen to that, and she would be so happy to listen to my reaction of me hating you. So
Do
let's
either
move
of you
on to
play
the
an
next
instrument?
question.
Is the question by Suda.
Yeah.
Nope.
Uh, no, I don't play any instruments.
I
Do you?
nope.
Okay. And then the next question below that, post number 36, is by Plex. He says, do any of you have interest in sports? If so, which? I think I'll let Luke answer this first because he's a lot more active in sports.
I do wall climbing indoor and oh shit. Okay, I do indoor wall climbing. That's what I do, and I used to play tennis, but I kind of lost interest of that. I love basketball a lot, but the team wasn't that fun, so I quit that. But I'm actively doing climbing now, and it's a lot of fun. It's yeah, I love it.
And for me, it would be swimming. I love swimming, and I actively do swim. It took a break during the winters, but I think I'll get back to it sometime again. So swimming, and as as a childhood, I had uh, skating, not ice skating, just the regular skating, roller skating, as one of my favorites, which I still like to skate at times. It's not really much of an interest for me now, but swimming would be the sports which I have the most interest in. And
Okay.
the next question is by Fishman Ibra again, post number 37. He asks, Pepe or Minion?
What?
I don't. Uh, question, Pepe or am I pronouncing that right? Minion.
I don't
I
understand
think it's I think it's related to football. I think so.
Is it?
Uh, I just go for Pepe because that name sounds much more interesting.
Pepe or Minion? Wait. If I Google it, I get oh yeah. Pepe looks like a footballer, a soccer player. Need to say that every time, especially.
Let's
If
yeah for tact soccer. Let's go. I say Pepe. Just pick a
I have
random
no
one.
clue. Seriously, I don't. I'm not saying anything. Doesn't ring a bell.
Okay,
Nope. Zoro or
then
Sanji?
the next.
I'm saying there's
Yeah.
no free. I'm not a Sanji fan. Skip the question. Okay.
Okay, let's. I say Zoro or Sanji in what aspect? You didn't really say anything, so I just say Zoro. Um,
I'm saying Zoro as well.
okay. And the next question is post 39 by Luke again. What do you think of the respect Kishimoto and Oda showed when Naruto manga series was ending? And do you think that some fans should also try to uh, show the same amount of respect to each other? I say most of the fans are fine. Like the majority of the fan base has no problems. It's just everything have has extremists, and both One Piece and Naruto have some extreme fans who completely hate on the other series just because of the rivalry. So
I barely ever seen the
they should
rivalry
respect, of course.
between Naruto and One Piece. The rivalry was never that big. I guess it was more between other stuff, in my feeling. But well,
Yeah, but there was always hate between the communities, fan communities. But I think it's just it's there between every anime series, and of course the fans should learn from the series they follow itself, that they should allow freedom and let people love what they want and not hate them for that. But if they don't learn that from the series itself, then they're not true fans in the first place. So I wouldn't say they should try to learn the respect from Kishimoto and Oda. I would say they need to reread their own series that they like to learn what the series wants to say.
yeah. Okay, and then what's your thought on Naruto? Uh, it was really awesome at the start, and then slowly got worse. Then they got time skip, and then it was sucky and shitty, and everything in Shippuden is shit. Besides the fight of Kisame, because Kisame is awesome. Okay, Div dropped it, so he's mostly thinking the same. Bleach is totally
Yeah,
shit. Fairy Tail is totally shit. Okay, let's get on. Oh, that's not another question.
I don't read Bleach. I dropped Naruto, as Luke said, and I dropped Fairy Tail as well. I wouldn't say shit
It is
about the
shit.
series, but
He's trying to polite it shit.
uh,
It's shit.
okay, okay.
Okay, let's go on.
Uh, then Fishman Ibra asks the same question that we answered before.
No, there's still
Who
another
are your
question. If you
wife?
could change one aspect of OG, what would it be?
Oh,
We could change everything, so it doesn't make sense.
yeah, indeed. But if you could change one aspect of it, yeah, I don't get the question either, because we can change any aspect that we wish to. At least everything that's under our control. So
Besides the members, but we don't want to change the members. Because we love
yeah,
you all.
yeah.
Okay, next question. Who are your waifu? That again. I
You answered that right. You said Ravi. I
no, I
guess
didn't say Ravi.
for me, you said let's just consider it Ravi. Okay, I'll say koala because that's uh, what is considered anyways for me. So um, let's move on to the next question.
We go on.
Are we
Okay.
are we answering too many? Because then we need to save some for the future as well. Okay, let's say that this is the last question then.
Okay.
This is by post 41 by Abdul. He asks, do you guys think we are going to see the origin of devil fruits in Sanji's year? I
Uh,
think the question is asked because Sanji is a cook, and they think, and there's a lot of speculation can that Sanji can cook devil fruits and probably either make it taste good or bring out some other aspect of the devil fruit. So maybe it was asked in that aspect, but I don't see any connection between the origins of devil fruit and Sanji. Sanji is here.
I mean neither. Maybe because he's a devil, but I doubt that that demon devil aspect that he has is connected to the because Diablo and stuff. That's well, I
Yeah,
don't think
I
it's
think. Zoro has more of a connection to the demon or devil, right?
I
If we were
think,
to say,
no, I
yeah,
think Sanji is devil-like and Zoro is demon-like. Zoro is Akuma and stuff, and Sanji has Diablo.
yeah,
Diablo is more awesome.
more like you're going to start off fan wars again. So I frankly don't see any connection between the origins of Devil Fruit and Sanji's in Sanji's year, because Sanji's aspect is completely different, and I think whatever they're concentrating on in Sanji's year is more than enough for Sanji's year itself. And we have a lot to learn about Sanji. We can go to the origins of Devil Fruit anytime else, because that is going to be a whole different aspect
Yeah.
altogether.
Then there is a question of Arechi Oda, and he's saying, do you think Momosuke is going to be the next crew member? What do you think?
No, don't even bring that up. Like, why do you want to? People, you guys think that Luke is such a nice person and such,
Oh, he is.
but he's a complete bully.
I even made
He's
another
a
podcast,
complete.
but Div wasn't there and quit, so we had to redo it.
I didn't. Oh, I quit. He started without me just to say that Oda and Momonosuke and Marco will be crew members. Like, there is times where he likes to troll. One of those was telling that Roger is still alive and that everyone who witnessed Roger's execution were traumatized and had their memories changed. Like, he
Well, that
goes
was
to
actually
such
true, the
extreme.
scientific stuff, but that the memory could be different. But yeah, the Roger thing was a joke. Okay,
Yeah,
that's it for today, I
yeah.
guess.
That that better be a joke, and better this Momo and Marco thing be a joke as well. It's not even funny. At least the law hand jokes are funny. It's not funny at all.
What? Hand jokes?
Yeah, when he had even when he was missing the arm, there's a lot of hand jokes.
I didn't make those. Then
I
they're not
did.
funny. I didn't make them.
All
Then
right. I hope you guys had a great week, and I wish you a great weekend ahead. Uh,
and have a nice
this
Easter
is
for the
it.
people.
For this.
A lot of
Yeah,
chocolate
happy Easter
for the people who celebrate it
and
like that.
bunnies.
Bunnies. Are
Yeah,
you guys
bunnies.
scared of bunnies? I know quite a lot of some people think they're cute and some people think they're scary. It's funny. Because, yeah.
For me, they're more cute.
Did you ever had a bunny? I had a bunny as a pet.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did?
I've when I was my granddad's house. They used to have three to four, but one of them got taken by an eagle. The other one ran away. One of them got eaten by a cat, and I don't know what happened to the fourth one. It was a disaster for all of them. Cruel world for rabbits and bunnies. So, and Luke is going to land. So enjoy your weekend, Luke. I'll try to get my PC fixed up if I can. Otherwise, I'll be on phone sulking around. And
Oh, so we can do some stuff
yeah,
after the weekend. Oh god.
indeed. All right then. Goodbye, everyone, and have a wonderful Easter and weekend ahead.
Bye bye. See you later.